Welcome back. It's another special episode of Chris Haye Sim Racing Community Events. We're on the US server, which has been postponed today from its usual Wednesday time slot because nobody was around yesterday, but we all wanted to do this. So we're back again on a Thursday. I've skipped the briefing and practice because, broadcasting a password, probably not a best idea. So I'm going to stop doing that. But I'm not going to stop racing. So here we are. We're about to start quali. I've got the camera on again. Hi, YouTube. And here we go. Got 10 seconds left to quali. I have remedied my setup issues by turning gears down. So that should be interesting. Tires are still tires. Fuel is still fuel. 12 laps in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's probably reasonable. Or overkill. What's up, Gene? We're racing vintage cars at a vintage GP circuit where people lost their lives. What could go wrong? We are in the Alfa GTA on Thomson Road, 1972. Yeah, man. Astral Vision was last night and the GT race is tomorrow. What are you doing tonight? You gotta jump in here. Ah, Outer Worlds. That was an Epic exclusive though, wasn't it? Or is it on, did they relent and put it on Steam? It's on the Windows Store. Okay. Alright. That's a thing. I don't think I've ever bought a game off of the Windows Store. Or anything for that matter. The Outer Worlds does look interesting. Because I totally need another time sync. I'm already months behind on where I wanted to be in Final Fantasy. Because I've been doing crazy stuff like driving a 50-year-old sports car through a jungle. I don't have an Xbox Game Pass. You can't sucker me in with your pyramid schemes of gamingness. Oh man, it is fun throwing this H pattern around. This is really the first time I've really used it. Just come back, don't hit the poles. Ah, darn it. Well, this is my outlap anyway, right? No harm, no foul, right? Some harm, not much foul? If I get through this without damaging the engine or the transmission, I'll be happy. $1? I'm gonna spend that $1 on the URD GT pack though, along with 13 other dollars. The Outer Worlds does look good though. You know, it's funny. I'm still spending time in Fallout 4 though, and you know why? Because I've turned Fallout 4 into The Sims Wasteland, where I build fancy houses and I occasionally go kill things, and then go back to building my fancy houses. I'm such a weirdo. I play Fallout 4 for settlement mode. I've already been through the main story on 3 different characters. I even played an Institute scientist for my 3rd playthrough. That was interesting. So all intelligence and perception. And I let X6 do all the shooting for me. Of course, I have so many mods in that game. You can hardly recognize it sometimes. And most of those mods are settlement stuff. I'm always nervous about playing things like Fallout on stream too, because it's like, what's on the line of acceptable for YouTube? I don't really want to test it at all. This is a kid-friendly channel, mostly. Oh no! No, come on. Crap. One stinking lap, that's all I want. This car is so bad. It's so much fun though. When there's no overall, like, player rating to be sacrificed by messing up, you can afford to laugh off your dumb mistakes. A little easier. Over the hump. What's Flugplatz in whatever they speak in Singapore? What do they speak in Singapore? I should know. Seems like a good trivia answer. What language is spoken in Singapore? Malay? Malagasy? Something like that? I don't know. I'm ignorant of these things. I must gain knowledge. Breakpoint? What breakpoint? I just throw the car in and hope. Whee! I'm in gear, right? Yes, okay, good. Had a couple of missed shifts in Tuesday's race as well. That didn't do me any favors. This brake pedal, I swear to goodness. You know what my problem is? My car isn't orange. That's my problem. I need my orange. It's like Samson losing his hair. Uh-oh, spinny, spinny. What's up, man? Trying not to crash an old car in a jungle. That's life, right? See if I can show this thing. There we go. Maybe I should just drive like this. Here's the Alfa Romeo GTA from 1965. On the Thomson Road 1972 Singapore GP circuit. Lives were lost in the real-life race. I knew it. The aliens are finally coming for Chuck. This thing is such great fun to throw.
The funny sound the fan makes in my wheel.
Was that what that was?
that yet. Someday I'll go in there and fix that, but it's not dead yet, so it doesn't need fixing.
I understand that.
Funny thing about this track mod is that light poles will just grab you. Some of the trees are virtual, they're not really there, you can just drive right through them, but the light poles, uh-oh. The light poles are definitely there. I don't have a lap yet. I still don't have a lap. Deleted the ashtray because race car. Yeah. This thing is so insane. You can see. No, 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 no. It's pretty scary. I'll give it. I'll not lie there. This is a handful. But like I say, with no SRS driver rating or I rating or anything to be sacrificed by screwing up, you can kind of just come play and make all sorts of hilarious mistakes, and they stay hilarious and not frustrating. Here we go. Let's see. End of the fences. Right before that big branch that's sticking out, you just climb on the brakes and hope the car stops. Sometimes it stops early, sometimes you hit the hay bales, and you can never quite tell which one is going to happen until it does. Whoa! So bizarre. There we go, got it turned in that time. This track is just like carved through the jungle and then paved. This looks like it's like somebody drove a tractor through the trees and broke them all down and then paved what was left. Yeah. Yeah, that's fifth. I was reading up on the history of this track. There were F1 cars in the day catching air there. And it led to bad times. I mean, this is what GT racing looked like when this track was current. Yes. I mean, this is basically a rally on road kind of thing. Ooh, we should bring rally cars here. We should bring the Audi Quattro S1 here. Oh, not quite a PB. A lap! An actual lap! Only 10 seconds off the pace.
Very nice.
Stop! Please. Wonder if I should use first there. Oh, there goes the engine. Dang it, come on. The good news is I have a G29 with an H-pattern shifter. The bad news is I now have to shift for real and can't cheat anymore with the little toy blip shifter on the Driving Force Pro. I mean, I could configure it like that again, but that would in fact be cheating. I want to go for immersion! Which in this case does not mean driving into a lake. At least I haven't seen any lakes around here. Cheater. Oh! Uh-oh, caution. Slam it into thirds, nail the gas, and drive it around the corner. This is so insane. Why are we doing this? Well, I'm slow on the straight, but I'm about to smash my PB by a second and a half. Vapor lock? Yeah, maybe. Straight goats. Yeah. We just have to slam on the brakes and hope it works out. Yeah, I think I do need first out of that corner. This is so scary. Come on, turn thing. The force feedback on this is interesting. Like, it's almost like arcade feel. But given how loose this thing would have been in real life, I'm not gonna call it inaccurate. I do also only have this on 25% gain. Oh, don't blow the motor again, you dummy. Ooh, I shouldn't have worn a sweatshirt for this. Slam it into third and throw it around.
Alright, boys. Prepare to come in front of me.
Started reading chat and ran off the course. Good times, man. Yeah, those long gears on Tuesday are definitely what was killing me. This thing doesn't have enough power to use the longer gears to get any more top speed. There's way more twisty stuff in between.
Yep.
It doesn't do anything until like 5,000 RPM.
And I think it needs a front end alignment.
Well, especially after you run into a light pole.
I can see that.
Well, that throws the lap away. We can get some practice. For all its lack of power, he still can't thunderfoot it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Caught that one.
I liked your comment about this track. It does look like somebody just took a bulldozer and went through the jungle.
It really
Laid
does.
pavement behind it. Put some vantage points. There's some guys standing in the middle of the palm trees. I bet this track was popular during the Vietnam War.
If people could get to it.
Yeah. I should put on some Credence. Some background music.
Uh-oh!
It actually looks like some of the, I mean, just how thick the jungle is looks a lot like some of the pictures my dad showed me from over there.
Oh, gotta slow down more than that. Yeah, I burned about 4 seconds slamming into trees. Whoa! I think my lap will end when Jeff crosses the line. See if I can make it over this jump before I lose control of the car at the end of the session. There we go. Oh! I was wondering if the session would end while I was going over the jump. That would have been dramatic.
That would have been really cool. I really feel like it's pulling to the right. It's weird.
Is your wheel calibrated off center?
Nope.
I've done that to myself in Project Cars 2 before. It is unpleasant.
No, I mean, I just got through racing yesterday at lunch. I raced a bunch on Road Atlanta and the Aston Martin, and it feels dead on. On this car, it's just kind of wonky.
We'll run this setup for the first race, and if it doesn't work, we'll go back to 3. This is fun. I don't know if you can see this on camera. Got the G29 age pattern here. 90 seconds till the race. Chuck in front of me and Jeff behind. So Chuck's in the green 101.
Countdown. Hey, somebody got a red one.
That's a me.
It's special.
I have a custom one that's orange with a big vintage-looking number 50 on it. But we don't do custom liveries here.
Yeah, I think that would be hard to do, I heard. You gotta somehow put them in the... You'd have to load them on the server or something?
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. It's no harder than installing them locally. You just gotta get it all done in advance.
I've got the one that Chris had the other day.
Well,
Yeah.
we can test it out. I mean, I'm down. I mean, I run the server. I pay for it. It's mine. Hey, we're the U.S. guys, man. We're not beholden to those Brits. Hey, it spins out.
Oh my god, I'm pulling Chuck. What?
Look at that launch.
I had to fall in line if I didn't want to die.
This is a tight race right here in this first lap. We're right up against each other.
I forgot to change my brake bias. You didn't see that?
Yeah, Yeah,
See what?
That is very non-Chuck. Oop, missed the gear.
I still didn't pass him.
Hey guys, y'all be good up there. I'm just gonna try to keep it between the line.
That's already a challenge. Oh God, this is hard. No,
My
don't.
dad used to have an old Gran Torino, like an old, this is the Mercury version.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid driving the car, and it was just like in the movies, in the TV shows back in the day. You know, where you're driving along, and all you're doing is the steering wheel's going back and forth. That's what this car feels like. Got some really loose tie rod ends.
This is so physical. Like, this is 25% force feedback, and I'm still just working the brakes and trying to get the wheel turned and adjust to all the wackiness coming back through the wheel. Slow down. Nope. This is nuts. I had a purple sector on that lap. My goodness. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Well, the good news is I can completely ignore that because the hairpin gets you down under 35 kilometers an hour all by itself. We discovered that on Tuesday. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. This is so scary. Wow! Nope, get it in the gear. There we go. Works better that way. Oh man, this is just silly. Not just road cars, but vintage road cars. Hey Gene, for our next series, what do you say we use the 49 Jaguars or something? Jeez! That was quite a jump. So apparently those little edge markers on the right are not just paper. They are ramps like you see the stunt guys use to get up on two wheels.
Oh yeah.
I just bicycled through a couple of corners, trying not to die. That'll look good on replay. Well... Hooey! Oh, come on, transmission. I didn't mean what I said. Oh boy, I'm going faster, which means I have to brake harder going into this next corner. Go, go, go. I have no idea where the apexes of these corners are. I'm just kind of guessing every lap. I've probably done 100 laps around here now. This brake pedal. You have to just muscle it to the bottom. Come on now. Get the gears. I think I cranked the brake bias back one click too much. And I'm gonna have to guess that you can't change it on this car during the race. This ain't no modern car with a brake bias adjustment in the steering wheel. Yeah. No in-race brake bias. But I got a 225-1. Is that gonna break my PB? It sure is. Well, that's a thing that happens. Personal best out of nowhere.
Yeah. Fourth of fourth. I'll take it though. Working on that pole position for the second race.
Uh-oh, that's not the line. Oosh. Hey, shaders patch sparks work. This is exactly the character of a 1972 race, though, isn't it?
Job hunt coming along.
I think I had an interview already.
Nice.
Things are looking up a little.
Anyway.
I'm a professional geek.
Oh, okay.
I do software engineering.
Oh, software engineering. Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Oh god. Hello. Dorifto. You can't get on the clutch too early.
Opposite. I'm an infrastructure engineer.
So what kind of position is that going to be in with everybody moving to the cloud?
Well, it's the cloud is still infrastructure.
Well, there you go.
Well, and it all depends, you know, because I work with VMware. I mean, and that's basically on-prem cloud.
Sure.
And our company we've got a very large presence in VMware. We probably have about 1,200 servers on-prem on VM, and I mean, it'll be years before we get everything moved over to AWS, and I know that's what they're looking at. It'll be a while. But even when the servers are on AWS, they still got to be managed.
I'm kind of waiting for the hammer to fall on that, though. Like, what's the thing that's going to be like, oh god, we can't use AWS anymore?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh god.
It is kind of scary if you think about it. I mean, it's when you're reliant on someone else, and I mean, and it's expensive. I mean, yeah, your on-prem is not cheap, but AWS is a lot more expensive in my mind. But then again, I mean, I guess it all depends on when you look at the total cost of hardware and licensing and support over the 5 to 7 year span. But our company just went through a refresh in early 2018, so we've got all of our on-prem stuff is practically brand new Dell chassis. I think we have 12 chassis with 4 blades in each. Each blade is a dual core 64 thread proc and 512 gigs of RAM per blade.
Good times.
So we have a lot of money invested.
Boy, I threw away a 224 there. Anybody else notice that? Oh good, screen freeze, just what I wanted. Nope. It's so tricky to manage the shifting and then know when to get off the clutch and back in gear to keep the car from just pushing or spinning.
Cool thing is, people like us can really work in any industry. As far as, because...
Everybody needs geeks.
Yep. That's so true. And some people get into this stuff for the fun. Some people get into it for the love of the toys. I like toys. I still get a kick out of racking servers. I mean, to me, that's still fun. I don't do it anymore, but it was fun. The data center now is like a field trip. This config, I didn't even think to look at the fuel in it. That's not going to turn out so good. I only got 4 liters left.
Yeah, that might not do.
No. I didn't set up a pit strategy.
Yeah, these tires don't do much grip. They do. You can feel them a little bit. Like they do have. They're not plasticky. You can work with them a little bit. But they are very accurate representation of awful 70s tire technology. And when you look at the performance improvements of road cars and race cars over the past 40 years, sure, a lot of it comes down to power and suspension geometry and all that stuff. But a lot of it also comes down to the fact that we're now running on tires that we don't have to fear are about to explode at any moment or are going to turn into jello or, you know. And it's still true in modern cars if you're doing any kind of autocross or track days or whatever. The biggest performance gain and the cheapest performance gain you're going to see is by upgrading the tires. Get our comp tires. And you lose seconds. Whoa, dear! Because that's keyed to the throttle, I couldn't even downshift. I got a cut penalty after the hairpin.
Wow.
I ran wide on the exit. So I couldn't even cheat and stop in the hairpin because I was already past it.
Oh, wow.
No!
Whoa, Nelly. Oh, I just went right through the pole.
That's not where the track goes.
No, well, I was getting excited. Thought I was going to try to keep up with you. If I want to make it back to the pits, I'm going to have to slow down. I've got 1 liter left. Think the 1 liter can get me around the track?
I'm using 2.5 a lap.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing.
Get real friendly with 5th gear. Oh, you did it. This thing is so fun. The H pattern really does add to the experience.
Session ends in 1 minute.
You might make it. Except I think Chuck is going to get an extra lap in here before time expires.
Well, he's still behind me, and I'm in the back here in the back area, so.
Nope.
I'm killing some time by drifting, so I'll probably be alright.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I got 0.3 liters left, and 12 seconds left in the race. I just saw somebody come up way back behind me.
Last lap.
0.2.
Whee! Oh, Nelly! Right out to the paint.
I'm gonna cruise here and see if you make it.
0.1. Yeah. You may have to push me.
Nope!
I'm at 0.
It's downhill to the hairpin. I could probably push you after that, no joke.
I have no engine. Literally none. I am coasting. I'm in neutral.
It's just gonna show up in so many incidents.
At least you're not going to go into the negative score like you would on SRS for something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, if we had some guy that was streaming up here to, I'm sure we'd get a laugh out of this. All right, almost there. It's just a little uphill to the... That's
Like
hilarious.
you can't actually bump, it just like launches.
I'm still cracking on your, you got your robber ski mask underneath your helmet behind me.
And remember, this is a double header format.
Almost there. I can see it! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's an uphill. There's your chance! There's your chance!
I was going to come help.
Oh, I thought you were going to fly by and take first place.
I was tempted.
That's why I went. I was like, wait.
That would have been hilarious.
I sure was tempted. The glory!
I hope you got that on video. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Okay, I need more than 18 liters.
You know, it was
Oh,
2 or 3 years ago. I remember there was the IMSA Continental race at Laguna Seca. There were these two Mazdas, and one of them was having fuel problems, but they were teammates. And so for like half the race, towards the end of every stint, one of them would come up behind the other and just push him around the track. It was
Wow.
like it was this crazy little, 4-seat, 8-wheel Miata going around and around Laguna Seca.
wow.
It was
Well, this is
hilarious.
So I'm looking at the gas on this thing, and it says estimated laps 13.7, estimated time 34 minutes. 18 liters is supposed to give me 34 minutes.
That is incorrect. I'm sitting at 30
Oh.
liters and it's showing 12 and a half laps.
Yeah.
Your calculator
yeah,
is lying to you.
Yeah,
I think the
it's
setup is okay.
Way off.
Oh, wait.
Okay. We got fresh fuel.
I wanted to move the brake bias back up a
We got
bit.
a minute to go.
There we go.
Gonna rock this.
This is going to do it. Oops. This is going to be it. This is the race. This is the race. Right here. This is the one. So on Tuesday, we made a point of saying during the long downtime here, don't forget to hit join race, and 2 people did.
Seriously, 2 people failed.
Yeah, they got bounced to the pits right before the start. It's like, oh, hey, I should probably have hit race.
Well, I did that last time too. So, yeah. Can't say anything. Not one word. All right, y'all. Prepare to stay behind me.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
Whee! Oh, God, he was right there. And I do not have my spotter on. That moment when you realize you don't have crew chief spotter turned on.
I haven't installed that again. I should probably ought to. These cars look like they're carrying a couple dead bodies in the trunk.
No, much better. On the brakes. Were these rear engine?
I don't know, but boy, they look awful heavy in the back.
They're front. I made the back really low because they have swing arm suspension in them.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't want it to jack up too much, and you got positive camber.
Very squishy.
Well, swing axle, I should say, like a Beetle.
Oh yeah, brakes are much better behaved with just that one click back to the front. No.
We do know that.
I win the don't hit the sandbags minigame.
I thought it looked like you're going through drive-through.
Yeah, I'll have the chicken curry and 3 egg rolls. Woohoo! That jump every time, like. No! That way. Yeah, no gloves. And I do have sweaty hands. I should probably get myself some gloves. The good news is I'm going faster. The bad news is now I don't know where to stop anymore.
Is Alfa Romeo an Italian car?
Yes, it is.
Guess if it is, it kind of makes sense why it's in the game. Unless it was a legend back in the day.
No, Alfa's Italian. That's why there are so many Alfas and Fiats in Assetto Corsa.
Makes sense.
Just like why there are half a dozen great Italian road courses that nobody had ever heard of before.
Ah, like Vallelunga Club.
That clip came out a while back of those electric smarts. The smart e-cars that were crashing into each other. And I was like, that's Vallelunga Club! Nope, track's over there. Yeah, there we go. Give me that slipstream. Track's over here, Jeff. Ooh. I didn't even have Claire's voice to soothe me. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go! Oh. No, that's not where the track goes. That's not where the track goes.
Got some grass on my windshield from you.
You think that was mud, but actually I was a little scared. I'm actually hurting my right foot on the brake pedal.
Oh, hello. It didn't turn out too bad. I basically spun out of control around that corner. And I'm still not any further away from you.
Yeah, that worked out. That is fifth. Okay, over the hump. Whee! Slow down. Weeble wobble. A little bit of grass, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of poo come out. You have to hand over hand this thing. Ooh, there we go.
Dang.
Oh, jeez, 216. Stop, you silly cart. Gaining time now. There we go. Exactly tied my previous PB. Good times. I should not have worn a sweatshirt for this. God, that's hard. That's what she said. Demonetized. Haha, I'm not monetized anyway. Let the poop jokes commence! Oh, I haven't seen Fred Soderstedt in chat. I have a joke for him when he comes back. It's not about poop, though. Oh god, this car. Who's... Då. Yes. Super fish oil. There's another PB. I'm chipping away at that time. Stand on the brake.
Positive thing, these tires last.
I have a feeling if these were real 1960s tires, they would have blown by now. There's a gear.
Well, if they were that old, yeah, definitely. They'd dry rotted.
Well, this is going to work out. I gained all that time in the hairpin at the very beginning of the lap, but still. 2 laps to go, probably. Hey! Stop! Whoopsie daisy. Little tail wag there.
If you get a 215, I'm just gonna send you a video of me bowing to you. Oh hell, King Chuck.
I'm sitting here soaking through my shirt trying to get into the 224s. Oh, 223, not quite.
You might want to monkey with that thermostat a little bit, man.
Well, I shouldn't have worn a sweatshirt in the first place.
Oh, dang, yeah, that caused a problem.
White flag.
.215.9, and then I spun in the last hairpin.
That's not where the track goes. Oh! Sitting here trying to get another purple lap in. Green lap, anyway. This is... Oh, no! No, no, no! Slow down! There's a gear. It's in there somewhere. Uh-oh, gene light just came on.
I didn't get lapped this time, so that's good.
Whew. Well, that was something.
Whoa.
Let's take this wrong.
Maybe. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize you were that close. I was almost going to get lapped.
Just and dead.
No, I was in the fence, so I was just trying to...
Whew.
Oh, well, gentlemen, that was fun.
That was super fun.
I'm a little salty.
lost
I
weight.
threw away a 215.
So are you gonna amend your hot lap video with a new recording?
I might have to. I'm not doing the FUD camera again. No, that was such a pain in the side. The camera kept falling and everything. It was.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Well, that was something. I've only just started doing the face cam. I'm still not sure about it. I'll probably use it for extra life and then try to make a decision about whether I'm going to do it every time. You do? Oh, well. Well, thanks for doing the 1 day delay here. This is just stupid fun.
I agree.
It's nice to have these. Yeah, it's nice to have these community races. They're just one-offs where you're not worried about iRating or championships or all that stuff. It's just let's throw a car and a track together and screw around for a while and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Definitely fun.
Oh yeah. Well.
No doubt.
Good night, sir. Oh man. Well, that was
That
good.
is some truth.
That was good times. All right. Well, I'm soaked. I think that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for coming back and putting this on.
Hey, no problem, man. I was actually thinking the other day, there's a few options for, like in the GT 3 class, there's quite a few options. We should, like, find a couple cars that are pretty close, even if we have to tweak them and either add weight or remove horsepower or vice versa, and do, like, like Ford versus Porsche versus Corvette, blah, blah, blah. I think it'd be something fun, just to kind of mix it up a little bit.
I've been trying to come up with a mix to kind of simulate the old IMSA Continental street tuner class that was all just like street cars with roll cages. And they had like the Mini and one of the BMWs. I don't think it was a 2 Series, but it was something about that size. And then they had like an Altima and a Porsche Cayman and all kinds of random stuff that you wouldn't think would be able to balance at all, but the IMSA engineers managed to come up with a BOP to make it all competitive. They had some Miata Cup cars in there too, and it was great racing. It was a really great series, and so I've been trying to kind of throw together some cars to fake that in AC, but the balance of performance is tough to work out when all you have to play with is ballast.
Well, you can play with ballast, and at least from the server's perspective, you can play with horsepower.
Yeah, you can put restrictors on, but I really want to figure out how to install STracker and set up like a server that I can leave up for weeks at a time and get test data, so I could put together a BOP package for. I have a set of cars that I have in mind, but I just need to get lots of different people testing all the cars to get a decent picture of what the BOP would look like.
Yeah. Well, Yeah. If you can figure out how to do S-Tracker, I don't know if you have like a server or any kind of hosting you can do, but I mean, I have server access and access to virtual machines out the wazoo. So I can spin one up, and if we can figure out how to install S-Tracker,
Well, that's what
I could spin us up one.
That's what this community is using for the scoring, isn't it?
It is, but it's auto installed. So like when I requested and paid for the first month, they just spit it out. Here you go. It's already ready to go. So I mean, theoretically, we could. I mean, the hard part is it would interfere. Like, unless we chose to do our own thing for X amount of time, it would interfere with our bi-weekly races by interjecting your whatever cars you have for your test data.
Yeah, but I mean,
That makes sense.
I have my own domain and a server attached to it. So if it's all virtualized anyway, then if there's a way for me to get a copy of that VM, I could just throw it on whatever.
Yeah. Well, you have to have either VMware Workstation Pro or actual ESXi as this underneath it to run the VM.
Yeah, I'll take a look at my hosting package and see what's available. But if
see what's available, and I have extra keys for Workstation Pro.
Nice.
So we can make it work. I mean, literally, I could clone a VM and just FTP the clone over to you, and you just stick it on there and load it into Workstation Pro. I mean, we can make it happen.
We can work this out.
Yes, between an infrastructure engineer and a software engineer, I think we can manage.
We can blow it up faster than anybody else.
Yup. That is true.
Well, that's good times. Well, yeah, thanks again. Oh, you already have the results up. Wow. Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I was multitasking.
All right. Well, thanks for that. I'm going to go ahead and jump off and wrap up and all that good stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm out of here too. See ya.
Later, dudes.
All right. Well, that was fun. I'm going to go ahead and save those replays because I want to go back and watch the bicycle action. But for now, it's 10:15, and I woke up at 5 today because things were crazy. So off we go. That was the community race for Chris Haye Sim Racing. If you have not joined Chris Haye's Sim Racing community on Discord, I don't think I have a link in my descriptions, but I know Chris puts it on his videos and stuff. So, actually, hang on. I can just copy and paste this into my chat. Invite people. I can't see this because Discord is too low on the screen. Wait. No. I want to generate an invitation. Invite people. Or send a link. Oh, okay, right. Copy. Because I'm in stream mode and it's trying to protect me from myself. That makes sense. So, this is going to expire in a day. So, if you're watching this video in the next 24 hours, click that. If not, go to Chris Haye's channel and click one of the permanent links. Because it's easy and stuff. Join Chris's community. Watch his videos. Come to these races. And you can have crazy, silly fun like this. And that's about all the silly fun I can take today. So, that about wraps it up. Thanks, everybody, for watching live. Thanks to everyone in the future who watches this recording. And I'll see you in the next one.